Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm doing this video on the go, so apologies for the shakiness. I need to get consistent with content, so today I'm doing it on the go to make sure I maintain a weekly upload. It's like the gym, it's like anything, even with sales. If you only do things when you feel like it, you're never gonna really be successful. Same with sales, with terms of practicing, role playing, training. You might not want to do it, but you have to. If you really want to be successful, you have to have continuous learning, continuous improvement. And that means doing it when you don't want to. So that explains this context of video. So I'm still in London, a couple of weeks away till I'm off abroad, and then I'll be filming these videos by the beach. But yeah, today I wanted to talk about your character and your energy, because that's going to be critical in terms of shaping your tonality and how you speak to people, the energy you use. So for example, let's say you're in a really bad mood and life has got you down, which I've been in that place, then you're going to have a much harder time to close, especially if you let that impact your calls. Because your energy, your tone, you're not going to be in a position to sound like someone that should be followed, can be trusted, should be trusted to lead them to a better future. So that's why it's so important that whatever happens, even if you have a bad call, a bad day, you don't let that impact your sales call. That's the last thing you want, is for that to make a difference. So you have to just reset. Each person is different person, different circumstances, different energy, different problem. So one person, one vote, essentially. Just because one person says no doesn't mean everyone's going to say no. So you need to have that energy coming into each and every sales opportunity. So that's going to be really important. So yeah, you want to control your state. So there's many ways you can do that. One is just having a good life, being happy with your overall situation, having things to look forward to, good relationships, eating well, sleeping well, exercising. You could do positive affirmations. Every day I write down affirmations and things I'm grateful for, goals I'd like to achieve in the day and overall, and that keeps my energy high. And obviously win brings on wins. Wins beget wins. Winning begets winning. So if you make a sale, then you're more likely to make another sale. And that's why having that momentum is so key. Winning begets winning. So that's why you might find that you have a hot streak. So you have 2-3 sales in one day, 5, 6, 7, 8 sales in 1 week. And it can happen the opposite way as well. You might have a couple losses, or maybe a couple things happen. Someone drops out, someone refunds. A couple people have a couple frustrating calls, and that leads to the next. And before you know it, it's you can end up in a slump, which I'll be honest, I'm in a bit of a slump now. And even then, you have to make sure that you're constantly still training, just doing the bare minimums that take to succeed. So I got this from Brandon Carter. I'm sure you got this from someone else. There are contributing factors or leading indicators and lagging indicators. So for example, if you want to get a six-pack and get in great shape, leading indicators would be you're going to the gym 4 times a week, you're eating good food, you're hydrated, you're sleeping well, you're reducing your sugar. These will be the leading indicators. It may take you another 6 months to actually see a six-pack, but if you just follow on the steps you need to get to a six-pack, you're going to eventually get there. And yeah, the six-pack would be the lagging indicator, or you seeing progress on that. So that's the same with sales. Okay, leading indicator. Number one, you're taking sales calls still. You don't hide and stop taking sales calls. You're not looking at other jobs or doing crypto or doing another career or getting back into a 9 to 5. But you're constantly training, you're reading books, you're speaking to your peers, you're listening to your coach, and you're taking the steps to make money and make yourself productive. You're doing outbound calls, you're trying to set up sales opportunities. These are the leading indicators, and the lagging indicators will be closing more people, making more money. Essentially, that's the name of the game, helping more people. So that's going to be really important. And I also wanted to talk about your character. So I've been reading John Maxwell's book, The 28 Laws of Effective Leadership, I believe the name is. And that's such a big book in terms of how to be an effective leader. The book has lots of examples of leaders in history and time who have been influential, and it talks about how you can be a leader. So even in terms of, I haven't got the summaries laid out, but in terms of a couple of key points I noticed is that, number one, if you want to be a leader for other people, you need to lead yourself. So for example, if you make promises to yourself, are you keeping them? So if you say, I'm going to go gym on Monday, and then you keep on putting that off, or you make a promise to someone and you put it off, or promise to yourself, then if you can't even trust yourself, then how can other people trust you? So that's big. And even in terms of sales, I was speaking to my mentor and he was talking about me continuing on the coaching, and I found myself being in like, I want to think about it, I want to wait till a later time. And he was like, well, if you're acting with that energy, then how can you expect someone to be decisive on the call and want to take action right away if you're not even doing that? So it was just so interesting how that really hit me hard. Also, being an effective leader, essentially it's about being integral, having that character. It's about helping other people, lifting other people up makes you a leader, not being self-serving. So that's really big and that's important. So, and I've noticed other closers, and I've been like that. How do you speak about your prospects? Are you like insulting them? Like, they ain't got money, they're broke, and they keep making excuses, and are you talking about them like they're your opposition, or are you talking about them like you want to help them? And I've been guilty of that myself, in terms of you're looking at yourself and you're almost in a position where, or your energy is almost like you're there to take versus there to give. And that will seep into the calls. So you definitely don't want to be in that energy. I've met other closers who are just really cool people, really good people, and they get the best results versus closers who are almost like scoundrels. Like, you would not trust them at all. The way they talk, you just don't want to be around them, their energy, and they don't close. So a lot of times they're not just purchasing your solution, they're purchasing you as well, you as a person, you as a character. And over the span of an hour conversation, 45 minutes, they're gonna get that. And that's where at the end in the call, when you drop the price, they have the feeling in their gut, in the pit of their stomach. Do they want to do this or do they not? Next time you find yourself in a sales opportunity, just observe how you're feeling. Even the other day I went to get some new glasses from the Ray-Ban store, and they were telling me the price of I wasn't sure. They said you get a free eye test, the lens of frames were about £200 or whatever, and I was like, okay, that's fine, probably a bit more than I usually spend, but why not? It's a great investment. And then after the test and all that, the price was like 500. And in my head I was like, okay, I wasn't really prepared for this, and I wasn't sure if it was even worth it. I was going to take it to my local opticians and get them to do it for way cheaper. And it was just interesting how my gut feeling was like, I'm not sure if this is the best deal here. And logically, maybe it would have actually made sense to do it with them. I get the warranty, this and that. But in my head, I was like, they're just going to give me the logo. Do I care that much about the Ray-Ban logo to pay an extra £200? Like, is that really worth it? This and that. But if they'd done the discovery and put me through the process, maybe I would have bought. I wouldn't even have thought about it. So it's just interesting how big a role we play in terms of getting people to commit to a change in their lives. So, and that's why I found it really, I got great results working in the gym, because I'm in great shape, I'm energetic, I'm enthusiastic about life, and that's where I always sold the most. They can see me, I look the part, I act the part, they see me training, people training hard, I'm training myself hard. And I remember when I got the worst results was when I took my eye off the ball and I was doing my own competition. It became all about me winning the competition, having my energy. I was drained from all the cardio and the dieting, and I lost a lot of clients, I lost a lot of money because I wasn't focused on their best interest anymore. It was just a means to an end, making the money. so I can focus on my career with social media and doing competitions, this and that. So yeah, it's really big, just really important. Watch your energy. That will affect your tonality. It will affect what you hear when they're talking, what you say when you're speaking, and it will make all the difference. All right, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and if you're interested in getting more clients in the gym or making more money from the gym, download my free book, Low Cost Gym PT Business Success Guide, link in the description. All right, catch you on the next one.